In recent years, a growing number of Indians have entered the United States, either legally or illegally, and that too just in search of better job opportunity and a chance at the American dream. However, with the US government tightening immigration policy and intensifying deportation effort, many undocumented Indians are now looking towards Canada as a possible refuge. This shift is not only increasing pressure on Canada's immigration system, but it is also creating significant financial and political challenges for the country. The issue has become a matter of concern as Canada struggles to accommodate the influx of asylum seekers while balancing its immigration policies. The United States has been cracking down on undocumented immigrants, making it extremely difficult for people without legal status to remain in the country. Several key factors have contributed to this growing immigration trend. Firstly, stricter deportation policies have put thousands of immigrants, including Indians, at risk of being forcefully removed from the country. The US government has increased arrests and immigration raids, leading many undocumented individuals to fear being sent back to India, where they may struggle to restart their lives. For those who have been in the US for years or even decades, deportation is a frightening prospect as they may have no home or livelihood waiting for them in India. Most undocumented Indians in the US are using irregular border crossing now to go back to Canada where maybe the illegal ones came from. One of the most popular route was Roxham Road, a small road between New York and Quebec which saw thousands of asylum seekers entering Canada every single year. However, after 2023 agreement between the US and Canada closed this particular entry point, migrants have been forced to take more dangerous and less monitored routes along with vast US-Canada border. Many are now trekking through forests and crossing frozen river, putting their life at risk the second time in extreme weather condition. The first time they entered the US illegally via Canada and now they are going back. Human smugglers have also played a crucial role in facilitating this movement too, charging thousands of dollars for Indians to cross into Canada illegally. Some migrants attempted to enter Canada on tourist or student visa only to apply for asylum once they arrive in the US. Now they are going back to Canada. In fact, some has even forged documents to bypass immigration checks, increasing security concern for Canadian authorities. The growing number of border crossing has alarmed both the US and Canadian officials, though it's a good thing for US, but it is leading to increased border surveillance and stricter immigration checks. The increasing number of undocumented Indians entering Canada has created a significant challenge for Canadian government. One of the biggest concerns is the rising cost of immigration process. Canada's asylum system is already overwhelmed, with more than 140,000 asylum claims still pending as of 2024. Processing each asylum case costs Canadian taxpayers thousands of dollars, as the people who claim receive government assistance, including housing, healthcare, and legal aid. But how can Canada give you a house when they cannot afford it for its own citizens? Another major issue is the strain on social service. Cities like Toronto and Montreal are already struggling to provide shelter for a growing number of asylum seekers. Many migrants are now being housed in homeless shelters, temporary hostels, or even at the airport terminals due to lack of availability of the house. The situation has led to overcrowding in shelters, making it extremely difficult for the government to accommodate refugees from war-torn countries like Ukraine and Afghanistan. As a result, Canadian cities are facing increased pressure to allocate resources to migrants, leading to public frustration and criticism. The immigration crisis has also triggered a political and public backlash in Canada. Many citizens believe that the asylum system is being exploited by economic migrants rather than those who are fleeing real danger. The opposition party had accused the ex-Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government of being too lenient on immigration policies, calling for stricter border control and a tougher stance on asylum claims. The issue has become a politically sensitive topic, with growing calls to tighten regulations and reduce the number of asylum seekers entering Canada. Well, the big question is what lies ahead? Canada now faces a difficult decision. Should it continue accepting asylum seekers in high numbers? Or should it implement stricter immigration control to prevent people from misusing the system? The government must strike a balance between maintaining its reputation as an immigrant friendly nation and addressing the growing concern surrounding border security and illegal migration. In the meantime, the US is expected to continue its crackdown on undocumented immigrants, which could push even more Indians towards Canada. The situation is likely to worsen in the coming months, putting both US and Canada's immigration system under intense pressure. In response, Canada may take harsher measures to restrict illegal immigration, including faster deportation and increased border security.